Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Trtp. It's been a long time since I've made one of these. Also, I'm recording this on my phone because my computer is all fucked up because it doesn't want to work for me, so you're asked about get shipped to China. Like, bro, it won't fucking work. It needs to be laggy. But anyways, so I will be talking about the Kirkify situation on TikTok, which, yeah, that sucks. Also, gotta wait for the applause. Alright, we'll get back. We'll get into it. So, as you may know, if you use TikTok, you can see, like, there's a lot of...
Nice starter, jackass.
There's been a trend on TikTok that under like a under a funny video, people leave a Charlie Kirk photo. You know, it's either the Michael Jordan one, you know, that one, or it's just a funny meme that they found and they're like, fuck it, let me put Charlie Kirk on that, which is messed up because, you know, he died. And I don't know this, but maybe the
Stop.
maybe the his, what are they called? I'm sorry guys, it is so late. His children can see that, and you know, maybe they'll, you know, go to comments, and then they just get reminded that their father just got 200 pumped in his neck and then died, you know, and they watch that, so they have to get reminded of that every single day they walk into TikTok. Everybody else does. I mean, people have probably seen the video on X, so of course they're gonna get reminded how he got 200 pumped in the neck. Sorry. You know, and it's sad. It's sad that we live in a day and age where, you know, people have really no remorse, because hate it or love it, he wasn't a politician. He was just exercising the First Amendment, which I know I'm a kid, and I really don't know anything about it, but you gotta admit, he wasn't really doing anything. He was just saying, sure, if you thought LeBron was the GOAT, he'd say Michael Jordan is the GOAT, which he is. If, you know, you thought, not to get in politics, if you thought, you know, Kamala was the greatest ever, he says Trump is the greatest ever, which George Washington is, but I won't get into that. But anyways, so, yeah. It's very unfortunate. You know, we live in a day and age where AI can take over everything. Like, say some creep, like this little kid, take a little photo because they're a stalker, because, you know, most likely they're a stalker if they're a weird person, they like kids, they're stalking on them. So take a photo, and then they could use that to anything. They could, if they have, you know, their favorite thing, they could just, oh, blah blah blah, doing blah blah blah, you know. And this must be one of the worst eras to die in, because if you have a lot of ops, say EDP, he's better, which I'm not comparing him to Charlie Kirk because they're two different things, but whatever the fuck you think. Anyways, so say EDP died, there will be countless of Vigil AI, Sora AI of him eating a cupcake and then passing, ODing over cupcake or whatever these geniuses think of. But it's very unfortunate that, you know, he died, which, I mean, it might sound like I'm getting into that, but I'm not. But it's really unfortunate that, you know, people are doing that because they know the causes and, you know, the heartbreak that that day caused, you know, hate it or love it, that was a sad day. You know, a lot of people were crying. His wife was crying. You gotta have sorrow. You gotta have empathy. Like if Joe Biden died, even all the MAGA people will start crying or start, you know. I don't think I should say that, but anyways. So you just gotta have empathy. Say, you know, one of the people I don't like a bad person. You still gotta have empathy. You can't just be like, oh yeah,
Chill out.
you know, you can't just make a Vigil AI, because you have to realize that that family will see that and will cry, and you don't want that. You don't want one of your family members that, you know, was hated. You don't want them to have a Vigil AI, like, you know, a Vigil AI of them saying, hey guys, yeah, I'm a cunt. I'm a phony. I hate myself. You know, you'd feel bad. You'd feel sad. Now, what I don't like is how people are treating the situation when that first happened. Like all these Dandy World guys, they're like, and you know for damn sure if their dad got shot in the neck like that, they'd start bawling crying. So I expect to get a lot of hate for talking about what I believe, and honestly I could give less than two shits, you know. I mean, you're probably gonna pull this up in my archives because I'm probably gonna unlist this because I'm gonna get hate. I'm just saying what I think. I just think it's messed up. I just think you should think about other people when you do stuff like this. You know, because I had a situation that I dealt with this, and like, I can't relate, but anyways, it taught me to think of other people when I treat them, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to think about how you'd feel if you're getting attacked like this, you know? Like, I used to be a rage baiter. Now I'm not. And I get rage baited. It feels bad, you know? So, that was my little rant. I guess this was a TRTP, but I'm still gonna upload this because, you know, it's still a video. I don't want this to sit and rot, you know? So, I just think it's messed up. Don't do it. If any of you are watching this, somebody's gonna do womp womp. I don't really care. But yeah. Hope you guys have a great night. Tomorrow's Saturday, so that's great. 12 a.m. I'm probably gonna upload something. I have one scheduled. Also, part 100, that's coming out in like 7 days, so be prepared. That'll be the last memes I found on the internet, and yeah, I have nothing else to say. Just stop doing that, and yeah, have a great rest of your night.